Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MAGA country. I'm Vlad.
And I'm Matt.
So, the election's over. Trump won. Not only did he win, he won decisively. He carried the House, he carried the Senate. And, ladies and gentlemen, just all of us had a big part in it, right? Whether you voted, registered brand new voters, you voted yourself, you spoke truth to power. We all had a part in it, and doesn't it feel great?
Feels amazing. You just got to be careful though, because, right? I mean, if Trump wins, the problem is that Trump actually has real criminality on them, right? They can make up all the crimes they wanted against Trump, right? Obviously, it didn't work.
Everything's dismissed.
But you got to start asking yourself, okay, what entities does the deep state control? I think they still control the banking system.
Yep.
Right. So they're gonna, as we said in prior episodes, and I always use it in this phrase, but these guys are not going to go quietly into the night. These guys are gonna create as much chaos and problems as they possibly can. And it'll be interesting to see in this transition period what the Democrats actually pull off here.
And many people have predicted, and many prophets have spoken, they're going to crash the economy. We see the markets reacting right now. They're Bitcoin up, hitting record prices. It's like 67,000 a coin right now. 76. Never, most it's been was like 74.3. We see the dollar going up. The Feds are about to lower interest rates next month. We see the stock market. Before we forget, Matthew wants to celebrate Trump's win. Tell him a little bit about that.
What do you mean?
The coins.
Oh yeah.
And then we're going to continue.
Yeah, we'll do a giveaway. We like to, and it goes, I know Vlad's audience, your audience are people of integrity, but if you don't have the means to buy a, let's say a silver coin, we'll give up to 20 for free. So in other words, we'll give 20 people one ounce silver American Eagle. We'll do a giveaway up to a tube of them. And I like to always talk to people that maybe don't have the means. I've been doing this on some different shows because, a lot of people in the audience, they may not have the means to go out and buy gold and silver. And I want to kind of speak to them. And, some advice I'll give to you out there, maybe if you don't have the means to get gold and silver, but go get a roll of quarters. Go to your local bank and get a roll of, it's a $10 roll of quarters. The quarters in your piggy bank actually operate in a different monetary system than the bills in your wallet. Yep. The bills in your wallet are fiat, right? It's money backed by nothing. But your change today, by and large, is mostly copper, quarters, nickels, dimes, pennies are zinc, but zinc's good to have. It's another good metal, but that's commodity money. So that, if movie tickets in, a couple years from now are, 25, 50 cents, which is what my prediction is, because we got to deflate the system. That could be some real meaningful money. So I always tell people, it's like, don't take them to Coinstar. Keep, jars of change. You've been in my house. You've seen my jars of change. Just hold on to jars of change. And I think that's a great strategy, even if you don't have the ability. Because again, if you ever want that $10 back in a bill form, just go to your bank and they'll give you a $10 bill, right? Easy peasy. So we'll do it. We'll do a 1 ounce silver American Eagle giveaway to the first 20 people that call. Just call the number on your screen, or better yet, text the 717-480-717-9081. Text me that number with your name, and then I'll reply back saying, hey, you won. Text me your address, and we'll ship that out to you in the next couple of days, and we'll cover the shipping.
So the number, 480-717-9081. It's on your screen. First 20 people that see the video, call or text the number. Whether you can afford it or not, you get a free 1 ounce American Silver Eagle coin. Matthew, so he believes in that the banking system is corrupt. It's run by the deep state. This is why he's in this. That's why he had me move out here from Washington to Arizona to help the patriot community protect their finances and actually be ready for the new monetary system that's going to come in. And the new monetary system is not new. It's constitutional. We're actually going back to the way it's supposed to be.
And just remember, Vlad, and first, let it be the people that don't have the means. If you do have the means, give us a call. We can talk about doing a silver or gold conversion, right? It's not even buying anything. But yeah, the market's up, the cryptos are up, gold and silver have actually pushed down a little bit. And they might lower interest rates. You might see that. But the problem is that this system needs to come down. And what they're probably going to try to do is crash that system on Trump's watch to make, because the average person is going to say, oh, well, crash on, the Democrat voters say, oh, it crashed on Trump's watch. That's his fault, right? They're just going to obfuscate the blame onto him. You got to remember, it's a very dangerous game we're playing. We have $36 trillion of debt. There's no coming back from that. You have to, it's going to be better to start a new system than it is going to try. What are we going to do? Save the deep state Federal Reserve System that they created? No, these are all these banks, the monetary system, these markets, this is all a creation of the deep state. So it's going to be tricky. What Trump's really up against here in the economy is that he knows that these people are going to crash the economy on his watch. Everything's going to look great until it doesn't.
Yeah.
Right. And then we're going to have to sort out, okay, why did this happen? Right. And it's not going to fall on Trump, but of course the media, the fake news, they're going to paint it. Oh, as soon as he became president, boom, everything went to hell. So this is the stuff you got to be careful about. Sure, it looks good now, right? And maybe you ride those gains for a little bit, but it's probably a good time to start thinking about peeling back and protecting that money.
Yeah, and it's maybe this can be like that Mirage, that they were talking.
It is
kind of like how when Trump started sweeping the Democrats, like it's just a red Mirage. It's just a red Mirage. It was a red tsunami, baby.
Yes.
We did it.
But Trump's in.
And what I love with what's already happening, so Jack Smith is dropping all cases and resigning. Fannie Will assault, everything dismissed. Trump was supposed to be sentenced to a whole year of prison on the 15th. And all the Democrats, even the day after the election, yesterday were like, at least he's going to go to prison, right? He can't be president from prison. And then CNN had a constitutional attorney who specializes in presidential immunity come on their show and say, if you think for a second Trump is going to serve a minute of jail time, he said, you're delusional. It's done. He said, it's over. Even if Judge Merchant says year of jail, he said it's going to be nothing more than symbolic. He said he's not going to jail. The Constitution says even though you sentence him, the people voted, they want him as leader, they don't care, he stays. And then today's stories are coming out. Judge Merchant is looking how to dismiss. Nothing worked. It all failed. This is the greatest political comeback in world history. God still has a plan for the country. God spared Trump's life because he's got a plan to use Trump to bring this country to greatness again. And we're seeing it happen. And, it's interesting. It's awesome. But again, going back to what Matt was saying, we're still fighting the deep state. They bet everything they had that Trump is going to lose. They bet the house. So now they're willing to burn the house. And this is where,
got to be careful.
So again, we're going to end it with this. First 20 people to text Matt. If you don't have the means, call them, text them, get a free 1 ounce silver coin. Matt said he'll also pay for the shipping. We're not paying for shipping. He's paying for shipping. But convert your IRAs, 401ks, your retirements through a Patriot MAGA-owned company. And that is true. Matt's company.
Very true.
He's donated to Trump's campaign. So there's a lot of money that goes into Trump winning, right? He played a big part of it.
Well, not a big part, but, I think it's about getting involved on the local level. I try to do that too. That's where you really have the impact is on the local level. And maybe we'll do an episode about that in the future, kind of what we can do there. And, maybe some ideas for the audience. Maybe we'll bring in some guests that you might be surprised. Some of the people I know, we'll bring them in studio and we'll pick their brain about how you can, make a difference in your local community. Because that's where Trump's got it on the federal level. Believe me, he's got that covered. Now we got to go to our local communities, fix those. Because if everybody does that, you got the country back.
Look at Arizona, Florida, like 7 million more people voted in Florida. They were done with 100% of the count on election day. We are only at 67%. It is ridiculous. And we have the multi-million-dollar machines that are just stupid machines. I think we need to focus in Arizona getting the machines out. How many more elections are we going to put up with this?
As long as it takes till the local people in your local community stand up and demand it. That's how long it's going to take.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, call the number, get some free silver, protect your money, protect your IRAs, 401ks. I always want to keep saying Trump 2024, but Trump won.
Trump 2024.
Yeah, or sooner. All right. Boom.